Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth for a quick second and talk about some people. Baby, listen. It's official. Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill announced split. Um, this is a statement that they put out. Love is a beautiful thing. While we both will always have love for one another, we have decided to go our separate ways, they shared. We are grateful that we remain good friends and will always cherish the many memories we've shared together as husband and wife. Uh, many of you, many of you have been on this journey with us from the very beginning, and we appreciate our family, friends, and beloved ones. And beloved fans for your positive support as we move forward and start new chapters. Thank you for your prayers and well wishes. I mean, girl, it is what it is, girl. Do you know what? I know this may sound crazy to some people. I think it's better, girl, to especially, baby, especially when you are someone of a particular age. If you know that for whatever reason, girl, you want to be in a relationship, I feel as though it's best to, girl, if you know that it's not going right, girl, get out. One thing I will say about Cynthia not gonna waste too much of her time. Cynthia is a woman of a particular age. Cynthia ain't got too much time to be wasting, especially, and Cynthia gives me that she wants to be in a relationship. So, girl, if you know this relationship ain't working, girl, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and cut the cord. It's not working. It's not working, and we know it's not gonna work. So, girl, what are we doing? We 50 plus years old. We've been around. We've been around the block a few times. We know when it's not and when it is gonna work, and it's not gonna work. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and, girl, we're gonna call it quits. Girl, it was good while it lasted, girl, and girl, deuces. Shout out to Cynthia. Shout out to Mike. I want Cynthia back on the show. I want Cynthia back on the show. I do. Now I do. I want Cynthia back on the show. I want Cynthia Bailey back on the show. Cynthia can come on the show. Um, she's cool with the ladies. Bring Cynthia back to the show. Do you think Mike cheated? Because he has a tendency not to be able to keep his penis in his underwear. Okay, based on what he said, he done cheated, or he cheated on his girl. Mike, girl. Y'all, I see people talking about Cynthia. The cards might not be in the deck for Cynthia. Honey, look, this is Mike's third marriage. Girl. A messy part of me want to say something, but I'm not gonna say it. I mean, Cynthia, you know what I want for Cynthia? I want for Cynthia to be this fabulous single woman. I want Cynthia to get her condo in the sky, and I want Cynthia to just date and have sex with men and just have a good time. Girl, has it ever crossed? I want to know, has it ever crossed Cynthia's mind that, girl, maybe, just maybe, a relationship is not in the cards for her? Maybe, Cynthia, you're just meant to date and just have a good time and have close relationships, with your girlfriends, and, have a man come around every now and again, to do what grown folks do. But I will say again that one thing I do respect about Cynthia is that, girl, she doesn't waste too much of her time. Girl, it's not gonna work. Girl, this not gonna work. Yeah, this not gonna work. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just get a divorce. Shout out to Cynthia. Girl, Cynthia, quiet as a skip. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Girl. You and Mike had all them people down there, girl, baby, almost catching the heebie-jeebies. Remember they had that big old wedding. Now Cynthia said nobody caught the heebie-jeebies. Remember, because this was in the middle. This is when it was kind of high. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And that's the reason why they really couldn't get Cynthia's wedding on camera. They had to use footages from people's cell phones. Remember? I don't know if y'all remember that or not. Because Cynthia's storyline was supposed to be about her wedding. And they couldn't do it because stuff was high. Girl, people was dropping like flies. So Bravo wouldn't allow the Bravo folk with the cameras to go in there and shoot the wedding. So they just had people that were already there, and they used footage from folks' phones. Girl, y'all did all of that, girl, and had the people in there putting their life on the line, girl, just to turn around for y'all to get y'all black asses a divorce, girl, a year and 3 months later. Because quiet as it's kept, if you ask me, girl, Cynthia and Mike ain't been together, girl, at least for a year. When Mike, let me tell you something. When Cynthia went to that Big Brother house, that's when Cynthia and Mike was, girl, they cut the cord. And that's when Mike made that statement. I think Cynthia was in the Big Brother house when Mike made that statement. And that's when Mike made that statement that, girl, we might not make it up past 2 years. They already knew what was going on. One thing I will say about Cynthia, I'm happy she didn't sell her home, because I think Cynthia still has Lake Bailey. So shout out to Cynthia for not being a fool. Okay? Because could you imagine her selling her home to move up to LA, girl, just to get a divorce, girl, 3 months later, and girl be homeless, girl asking her friends, can I pop a squat? Girl, till I find me somewhere to stay. Girl, hey Kenya, girl, tell my niece Brooklyn that, girl, we're gonna be sharing her bed, cause girl, Auntie need a place to stay until she can find somewhere to lay her head. Okay. Ooh-wee, girl. Ebony K. Williams accuses Chris Rock of shucking and jiving during his recent show. So Ebony K. Williams is no longer a fan of Chris Rock's. During a recent episode of her podcast, Holding Court, the author and political pundit opened up about her experience seeing Rock's live stand-up show over the weekend. Williams claims the 57-year-old star was doing a lot of shucking and jiving for the white claps. Chris is done. That's what she said. The Real Housewives of New York star admitted that she had been a long fan of Rock's, but the fandom came to an end after attending his recent show. Chris Rock was so clearly curtailing his birth for white claps. Williams says things got so uncomfortable for her that she left midway throughout the show. She even referenced her infamous Oscar slap that left Chris Rock stunned, and Will Smith's suspense from the Academy of Motion Arts and Pictures. I left there thinking he need to be slapped one more time. I didn't like the first slap. I thought it was just whatever, but now I'm like, shit. Where's Big Willie when you need him? Fans got in on the conversation via social media to share their thoughts on Ebony's comments. He's been like that for years. One Twitter user tweeted, however, a fan who attended Rock's stand-up show chimed in and said, I saw the show and this is not completely true. Did he do jokes for white laughs? Yes. So how is it not completely? Okay. But he dieting spoke about black issues too. So what she said wasn't a lie, basically, because you just basically confirmed it, in my opinion. I'll put the link so you could hear her talk about it. I'll put the link in the description box so you can hear her talk about it. Listen, this is all I got to say. I'm almost 100% positive that out of all the videos I've done on YouTube, there is a video or two of me out there saying that I always thought Chris Rock was kind of like for white people. Girl, I've been said that. I also know I said for a fact, now this I know I said, girl, that when he was making fun of Jada, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way because, girl, out of all the women that you could have made a joke about, girl, you chose the one black woman. Because I'm sure that, girl, for every, well, I ain't say this part, I'm saying it now. I'm sure for every one black person that was at the Oscars that night, it was 25 white bitches. And you chose to talk about the one with the disease, the illness. Yeah. So I've been clocked Chris. Y'all just now starting to get out. Now y'all just starting to understand what the hell I've been saying. I believe Ebony. Because I've been saying it for years. I also didn't like, again, how he talked about Jada when, girl, he could have talked about Karen or Susan or Sue or Becky. But he talked about Jada. I like Ebony. She's very, very smart. The couple of clips I saw when she was on Real Housewives of New York, she didn't come across as someone who would be fun to hang around though. You know how like some people like Ebony the clips that I saw from New York, Ebony gave me like she like one, she's so smart that I could see her intimidating people. But with her being so smart, like it's not like you know how like somebody can be smart but like have a good time and you can learn from them and girl all that good stuff. Like Ebony just gave me like she's just like so like you know what I'm saying like ooh girl. But on this clip of this podcast, like it seems like she would be down to earth and she likes to have a good time. But I like Ebony though. She wasn't good for New York, y'all. I'm sorry. Girl, let me shut up. She wasn't good. I think Ebony probably should have been like on Potomac or Atlanta, but she was not good for New York. She wasn't. I hate to say that, but she wasn't. Probably Potomac. She probably would have been better on Potomac. I think she could have been a little bit more relaxed and wouldn't have to be kind of like the African American professor. Okay? Anyways, what else? Oh, Brandy. Oh, girl. Brandy. This is an update. For those who don't know, Brandy had a seizure. So Brandy speaks out amid report hospitalization, shares she's getting much needed rest due to dehydration and low amounts of nutrients. Brandy is letting her fans know that she's okay in a statement shared via her IG stories. To my beloved fans, friends, and stars, thank you for sending love and light my way. I'm following doctor's orders and getting the rest I need due to dehydration and low amounts of nutrition. Thank you for your prayers and support. Grateful for you all. See you soon. So according to reports, the original story, which came out on October the 12th, Brandy, 43, is recovering in LA, in an LA hospital after possibly suffering from a seizure. Details surrounding the scary incident are scarce at the moment. However, reports do claim that authorities received an EMS call to Brandy's home at noon on October the 11th. So hopefully Brandy is doing fine. We love Brandy. Brandy is a legend. Okay, girl, let's just send a little light Brandy way, girl. Girl, one of my favorite songs is Put That on Everything. Ooh, Paint This House. Ooh, what we gonna sing? I'm gonna sing Paint This House. Paint this house with our love, our love, our love. How the song go? And the closet, and the balcony. Anywhere you are in this house, think of me, yeah, yeah. Girl, y'all need to go listen to Paint This House. Girl, damn it about to play it. Paint This House? Girl, Paint This House, I was off 211. Baby, one of the best Brandy songs ever. Brandy got some songs. Even though, girl, let me shut up. I was about to start being messy. Ooh, Kanye West's episode of The Shop gets booted due to extremely dangerous stereotypical remarks. Hate speech should never have an audience. So Kanye West spoke his mind in another interview, but this time it will not air. According to reports, Yeezy founder Kanye West was invited to do an episode of The Shop, but due to the questionable comments he made while on the series, the interview was pulled and will not be airing. As you may already know, The Shop Uninterrupted is an HBO chat-style interview series that is hosted by basketball star LeBron James and his business partner, Maverick Carter. That's a cute name, Maverick. In a recently released statement, Maverick Carter, the Spring Hill Company CEO, said, "Yesterday, we taped an episode of The Shop with Kanye West. Kanye was booked weeks ago, and after talking to Kanye directly the day before we taped, I believed he was capable of a respectful discussion, and he was ready to address all of his recent comments. Unfortunately, he used The Shop to reiterate more hate speech and extremely dangerous stereotypes." We have made the decision not to air this episode of Kanye's remarks. While The Shop embraces thoughtful discourse and differing opinions, we have zero tolerance for hate speech of any kind. So y'all thought, this is what y'all thought. Girl, I'm not going to play this game with LeBron, Maverick, or Kanye. Girl, y'all know I'm not even trying to take it for Kanye. But what I am saying is this. Y'all see what Kanye been on for the last couple of weeks. You know, it's this merry-go-round with Kanye. He'll act like he got some sense, and then he'll start acting like he ain't got no sense. He'll start acting like he got some sense, then he'll act like he ain't got no sense. So all I'm saying is, y'all really thought that y'all was about to have Kanye West come down there. And what y'all thought y'all was going to talk about? Kim, K, and Pete? Skeet? What he call him? Skeeter? Skeeter? Skeet? Y'all thought he was going to come down and talk about Kim, K, Skeet, the Kardashians? That's what y'all thought? So y'all thought y'all was going to have a conversation with Kanye, and Kanye was going to agree to, okay, I'm going to act like I got some sense, but as soon as them cameras hit, lights, camera, action, girl, go. Girl, he pulled the okie doke and girl, got to doing what y'all knew he was going to do. Why y'all be acting like y'all be knowing shit going to happen? Like, that's like me saying, okay, I'm going to sit down with Kanye West, and then, girl, be so surprised and shocked that he done said something. Because what it is, girl, look, we just gonna call it thing, girl. He done got in there talk, girl. Let me just say, girl, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, and I'm gonna leave it alone, because, girl, you know you really can't say too much. Girl, he done got his black ass down there talking about them Jewish people. That's all it was. Because the last person who y'all said something wrong about Jewish people, they suspended her, Mama Whoopi. That's all it was. I guarantee you that's what it was. I'm sure everything else Kanye, because girl, we've heard Kanye talk about slavery was a choice. We done heard Kanye, girl, say all types of stuff. That's what it was. That's why y'all pulled the cord. I mean, Kanye, girl, this might be the time Kanye might get canceled. I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know. Kanye gonna keep doing Kanye, okay? Girl, what? What? What does Tasha K and the game have in common? Girl, running from people they owe money to. So listen. The game's SA accuser has reportedly hired a private investigator to help her get the $7 million judgment, claims she can't take his house because the deed was transferred into his manager's name. Neighbors, the game, I forgot all about this. The game still hasn't, I still don't remember the details. Let's read it. Maybe they'll refresh our memories. The game still hasn't paid the lady the $7 million he owes after she sued him for SA and won back in 2016. It looks like the woman, Priscilla Rainey, is tired of waiting on the game to run her them coins, so she hired a private investigator to help hurry the process. To hurry the process up. According to Radar Online, Priscilla has made a look progress. She received $250,000 from the rapper, but is still owed over $6 million. It's no secret. It's no secret the game has been playing games with this lady allegedly. Priscilla filed a new lawsuit back in September, accusing the game of creating shell companies to hide assets from being seized. The other defendants include JTT Holdings Inc., F12 and Associates, Fifth Amendment Entertainment, and Pass Go to Win LLC. Girl. Girl, when I tell you, baby, y'all gonna do everything in y'all, baby, y'all gonna move money out of Chase Bank, baby, y'all gonna go to Africa, girl, y'all gonna create 5 different LLCs, girl, 10 different, baby, y'all not gonna pay the people their money. Cash M. Jones was also named as a defendant. Priscilla tried to take the game's house, but he was 2 steps ahead of her and had the deed transferred into his manager's name. He apparently still lives in the damn house, too. She said Jones is paying the mortgage on the home with the money she believes he collected on behalf of the client. The lawsuit hasn't went anywhere because she can't serve him. Even the private investigator can't catch him. Girl, it's gotten to the point she's asked the judge if she can serve their little tales in the newspaper with a notice. Girl, you better try to do what Cardi B say she about to do, girl. Garnish some wages, girl. Sally Mae over there about to get her money. Come hook or come crook, girl. You better do something. I don't know, girl. That's a lot of money for somebody to owe you $7 million. I hope she get it. They told her he got to owe it to her. But this is my thing and stuff like that. Like, I guess when stuff like that happens and a judgment is ruled, I don't know how that works because I don't know. Like, I could see, like for example, like a broke person. Like, girl, if somebody sued us and asked for $7 million, girl, you gonna be waiting. Girl, you gonna be waiting a long time for $7 million or $4 million, girl, because I ain't got it. Okay, girl, I ain't got that nowhere. Okay, but in these cases, like the game, who may have $7 million, that's probably all he got. I don't know. Who may have $7 million? What happens? Like, I don't know. I would think that, girl, if the judgment has been, like with Tasha K, like Tasha K it almost feels like Tasha K is kind of like playing with the court, right? Because, like, you know, she online trolling Cardi and doing all of this and doing all of that, but girl, these people done told you got to pay this girl, you know, $4 million. I don't know. Hopefully she get her money, girl. But it looks like, girl, the way the game going, honey, she's not gonna ever get that money. Drake shares rare pictures of Adonis for his 5th birthday. Sophie, whatever her last name, pens heartfelt message to her son. I'm so proud of the beautiful human you're growing up to be. She's actually a pretty girl, y'all. They have an adorable son together. They really do. Girl, here go. Girl, can I say something? Drake got happy 5th to my twin. Drake, that boy don't look nothing like you. That boy look like his white mama and your white mama. With braids. The little boy is so adorable. But Drake, that boy don't look nothing like you. That boy look just like your mama and his white mama. If I saw the little white boy, I said if I saw the little white boy. If I saw the boy, I would think he was white. The picture that they have of his baby mama, she's very pretty. I remember people saying like she was ugly. I don't think she's ugly. I think she's a very pretty girl. You know, Drake kind of, I ain't gonna lie, y'all shouldn't be saying this. You know, Drake kind of fine to me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Drake is kind of fine. I forgot he got a tattoo on his face. Did he get a tattoo on his face like a fool? Drake is kind of fine. I ain't gonna lie. Drake kind of fine. If Drake was gay, I'd probably fuck Drake, just not tell nobody because I'd be embarrassed. Did you fuck Drake? Hell no. Lying. Girl, let me go on, child. Shout out to Drake. Shout out to Adonis, girl. Remember he told us he wasn't what did Drake say? Girl, he wasn't hiding his son from the world. He wasn't hiding the world from his wait. What did he say? He wasn't hiding the world from his son. He was hiding the son from his world. Girl, no, girl. Ooh, child, let me shut up and go on, child. Shout out to Drake. Oh, man. Girl, that's it, girl. Oh, girl, here goes some white on white crime. Here go another one, girl. Jack Harlow, Jack Harlow kind of fine to me. Podcaster Rory. Oh, that's the guy. Him and a black guy. They used to be on Joe. They used to be on Joe's podcast, and then they quit because I think Joe was over there. I don't know what Joe was doing, child. Podcaster Rory Farrell, is that his name? Reveals he was banned from Jack Harlow's concert for previously criticizing rapper's skill level. Claims someone from Harlow's team called him a white piece of shit. Girl, the girls is turning the girls around at the door, baby. Okay? I'm on the latest episode of New Rory and Mal podcast. Rory, 32. Girl, he 32? Ooh, girl. That's a hard 32. I thought he was about my age. Okay, let me shut up. Shared that he was recently banned from Jack Harlow 24 show over previously made comments. The incident went down over the weekend amid Jack Harlow's concert at the Barclays Center in New York. According to Rory, despite being invited to the show, he was blacklisted from the event before the Kentucky native could take the stage. While sharing his girl, when I say baby, they sound like some shit from Sheree and Nene season one. Remember when Nene went to Sheree's house and girl Sheree didn't have a name on the list. Oh, child. While sharing his interesting night with his co-host Jamel, 41. Now girl, Quantas is kept. Rory look like he 41 too. Drama was in town. DJ Drama was in town. We were just going back and forth about what was going on that night, and he was like, "Oh, there's this Jack Harlow show. I'll put a ticket aside for you." Harlow signed to DJ Drama and Don Cannon's record label Generation Now in 2018, an imprint of Atlantic Records. Rory continued, "I love Jack Harlow. I think his music is dope." Mal then chimed in and said, "We've supported Jack. I said when his album came out that his album was a lot better than a lot of rappers we think are pretty dope. However, it seems that Jack Harlow hasn't heard the nice things the famed podcasters have said about him." Rory elaborated and shared where his night went south. "So I'm on my way there in an Uber, and Drama calls me, which I'm thinking, oh, all right, do I need to get there in a certain time because I'm already late? So I say, I'm on my way. Should I go to Will Call?" He continued, "The phone is then taken from DJ Drama, and what sounds like a woman, I took it as someone that was a woman, who starts to curse me the F out and says the only people that support Jack Harlow are allowed in the building tonight." He laughed and then shared, which made me naturally thinking, as someone who supports Jack Harlow. I agree. Rory added that the unnamed woman then said she watches everything and will not allow someone like him inside the building. His passes were revoked, and he should turn your Uber the F around, you white piece of ish. Girl, the white people are fighting. Girl, that sounds like a white woman. Because if that was a black woman, baby, he would have got real cursed. He would have got cursed out more than that, honey, okay? I mean, girl, I guess, child, I don't even care about this story, honestly. I just saw the white boys is fighting. I just want to let y'all know. What else is going on? Now this is real trifling. Kim Kardashian reportedly hired additional security at the children's school after Ye. What's his name? Well, I forgot his new name. He doesn't go by Kanye no more. Ye. What's his name? Or whatever his name is, child. Shared the name of the institution during his Instagram rant. I told y'all that Kanye be trying to act like he care about his children, but he really don't. Because the truth of the matter is, girl, and I'm gonna say it. I've said this. I'm gonna say it again. We don't know what Blue Ivy go to school at for a reason. I'm sure it probably won't be hard to find out, but we don't know what Blue Ivy go to school at. We don't know what these celebrity kids go to school at because we're not supposed to know. So whenever he was out there screaming online, my kids will not attend so and so and so and so, they going to Donda Academy, a school that's not even accredited. Girl, I was like, girl, why would he put his kids in harm's way? Why? And now Kim got to hire additional security because now your daddy got online and told everybody where you go to school at. Y'all swapping now Kanye care about his goddamn kids, but I beg to differ. Because a father wouldn't put his kids in harm's way. Y'all can say what the fuck y'all want to say. Did Kim make the rock call? Yes, girl. Anyways, girl. All right. I'm about to watch the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion. See what these heifers talking about over here. Probably nothing. Okay? Because, girl, let me watch. Because if I feel like I'm going to be disappointed. I feel like I'm about to be disappointed. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.